Hey everybody, my name is Russ. That is Lauren. Welcome to our Saturday reaction video. This is a very short rendition of a song, an old Dusty Springfield classic that Elvis does live in Las Vegas. If you've watched the channel for any amount of time, you know I'm the 70s Elvis guy, pretty much like 70 to well, hell, all the way up to 77 is my favorite Elvis stuff. But I get to show Lauren a lot of Elvis performances she hasn't seen, or his renditions of songs that a lot of people don't know. It's been made clear to us that we should not pause the song during the performance. So I'm going to try really hard not to do that. But in doing that favor, we ask you to please then stick around for after the song, because that's when we'll do all the discussion instead of just pausing it and whatnot. Anyways, so we're going to let this play. I've seen this footage many times, probably hundreds of times. Lauren hasn't seen it. And I think I've played for you him covering this song in 72, but I don't think I've played this version for you from a couple years before. So anyways, so here we go.
When I said I needed you said you would always stay. It wasn't me who changed but you, and now you've gone away. But don't you know that now you're gone, and I'm left here on my own. Now I have to follow you and beg you to come home. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, you don't have to love me, but believe me, I'll never tie you down. Left alone, just a memory. Life seems dead and so unreal. All that's left is loneliness. There's nothing left to feel. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, oh believe me, oh, you don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, believe me, oh believe me.
Yeah, so that's how he does that. So what are your thoughts?
I mean, I guess the best way to finish a song is to stab it.
Yeah, well, I loved so much like, and I've talked to you about this before, where like, you know, you got a full orchestra, a full male backing singers, a full female backing group, then your actual rhythm group, your rhythm guitar, your piano, bass, and I mean, everybody on that stage, you know, this is before video monitors. There weren't TV sets everywhere on it. Like nobody's using in-ears. Like there's literally, I mean, of course the orchestra's watching the conductor, but like the conductor and everyone else on that stage is literally watching Elvis for the cues. So you kind of got to be like, yeah, like, look, everyone, you know, like, but one thing that I was going to mention is, and I could not agree less with this, but someone left a comment on the Sweet Caroline reaction that we did, and they were like, Elvis plays around way too much. And like, I have two things to say about that. Number one, you know, this is a guy who was doing sometimes up to 5 shows a night, and the set lists weren't always the same, but a lot of the songs repeated. I would rather him have fun at times than just go into robot mode.
Yeah.
And just stand there, you know. And also one thing I noticed too, is if you look, at least to me, it looks like he makes very caring connections with the crowd. And like, if somebody's smiling, like you can tell that he's smiling because someone else is, you know, and then, but the other thing too is, if you notice too, when certain lyrics come up, he like goes stone faced and is like, this is an important lyric to me.
Yeah.
You know? So, but anyways, other than I know you saw at the beginning, like where he twirled around and all that, and you know, but in general, to me, this just is one of those things that is like, if I were going to show someone how incredible him and his band were together, like, what do you think? Do you think this would be a good way for me to show people that?
Oh, I think so. I mean, again, you have to contextualize for people the fact that like all the things that you just said, that like they don't have a lot of the modern conveniences, I guess, that large groups now would have performing like that. So like knowing that makes it more impressive, because like my brain doesn't go there when I see performances anymore, because I just sort of assume that everybody's got
in-ears and others.
All
and
this
you
stuff.
know, and years later, and I really wish they still did some version of this here in the US, but they did that tour, Elvis the concert, where Elvis was up on the big screen, and they stripped all the audio away, and his band at the time, everyone was still live. His band was playing live. And what's funny is nowadays they can all have LCD screens, right? So if you look at like Glenn and Burton and Tut and everybody, they have little LCD screens where they're watching Elvis. So it's like, even though he's not there, they're still, because of technology, they're still watching him for the cues, you know, and again, and also like they all have in-ears on and everything, because they can be on the same timing, but he's not even there and they're still watching him for the cues. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just stunning. So we have done a whole lot of Elvis reactions on the channel. So if this is your first time here, go search the channel for Elvis, not just reactions. We've done a lot of videos just with me talking a lot about Elvis. But there's always room for more. I'm a big 70s guy. So if you have songs from the the late 60s or all the way through the 70s that you want us to react to, it kind of helps if there's footage, but I know also that there's not a ton of good Elvis footage in the 70s outside of like the big stuff that we know was professionally commercially released. But if you have stuff that you want us to react to, chances are the song won't be new to me, but there might be versions that are new to me, and it'll all be new to her. So, or most of it will be new to her. So if you would, please drop a like on the video. That helps out. Comments for letting us know what you think of what we did here helps us out a great deal. That is Lauren. My name is Russ. As we always say, thank you so much for watching.